York Giants are set to host their NFC East rival Philadelphia Eagles in East Rutherford, New Jersey in Week 6 NFL action. This Thursday night football showdown kicks off at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can watch the action live on Fox. New York is a live underdog and is currently getting 3 points in this NFC matchup. The Eagles are receiving minus 150 moneyline odds, while the Giants are at plus 130. The over-under for this game has been set to 44.5 points. The game's over-under has shifted downward after opening at 45. The original spread of 3 has remained firm. The Eagles are 2-3 straight up and are 1-4 against the spread. The team has posted an over-under record of 2-3 as well. The Eagles have yet to face any NFC East opponents this year. Both teams enter the matchup having lost 2 straight games. The Eagles just barely came up short to Minnesota, 23-21, in a Week 5 nail-biter where their secondary allowed the Vikings to pass big for 301 yards. Carson Wentz completed 24 passes for 311 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ajayi, with 29 rushing yards on 8 attempts, led the ground attack in that loss, while Zach Ertz, with 10 receptions, 110 yards and 1 touchdown, and Nelson Agholor with 4 catches for 45 yards, handled the receiving duties. The New York Giants are 1-4 straight up overall and 0-1 straight up against divisional opponents. They're 2-3 against the spread and also have an over-under record of 2-3. In Week 5, the Carolina Panthers knocked off this New York crew by 2 points with a score of 33-31. The Giants' defense allowed the Panthers to kill the clock by rushing for 118 yards on 31 attempts. Eli Manning completed 22 of 36 passes for 326 yards, 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Saquon Barkley with 48 yards on 15 rush attempts led the ground game for the team, while Odell Beckham Jr. with 8 receptions, 131 yards and 1 touchdown, and Sterling Shepard with 4 catches for 75 yards led the receivers. Offensively, Carson Wentz is up to 566 passing yards this year and has completed 68% of his 72 passing attempts with 3 passing scores and just 1 interception. He's got a 6.56 adjusted net yards per pass attempt mark, including 7.37 over the last 2 games. On the other side, Eli Manning has completed just 103 of 146 passes, but for 1,126 yards, 5 touchdowns, but he has 3 interceptions. Manning's adjusted net yards per pass attempt sits at 6.19 for the year and 6.53 over his last 2 games. With Carson Wentz slightly ahead on the numbers and his stats getting better, we'll take the Eagles to win both straight up and against the spread in this game, and it should go over the 44.5 point total. Want some free money? Click over to BetDSI.eu and get up to $500 free cash to move your bets along when you open an account today. Join all the action with a few fun and exciting wagers, because it's only a game until you bet it.